Good evening, everyone. Gloria Rodriguez, Gloria. Can you hear me? Gloria Rodriguez, Gloria Rodriguez. Como dijo Celia Cruz, la vida es un carnaval. For the Spanish people in the room, you'll know what that means. My clients, Ola and Abel Osundairo, could not be more thrilled and pleased with the result today. We honor and respect the jury's outcome, but understand that there is a lot of healing that needs to happen. First and foremost, there is one unsung hero in all of this, and my clients really want to make sure she gets the credit she deserves, and that is retired Judge Sheila O'Brien. Without the judge, we don't have the Office of the Special Prosecutor. We don't have people being held accountable. We don't have the verdict that we have today. So wherever you are, Judge O'Brien, my clients, and myself, we thank you. We thank you for having the guts to file that motion seeking an appointment of the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Without your guts and without your gumption, we would not be here today having this closure. So thank you.
Gloria.
With respect to the Office of the Special Prosecutor, if you remember, nobody wanted this case. None of the other state's attorneys wanted this case. None of the other appellate state's attorneys in the state of Illinois wanted this case. And yet Chief Judge Tooman found Winston and Strom, and thank God that he did, and he appointed Dan Webb. Dan Webb and his team, especially Sean Weiber and Sam Mendenhall, deserve so much credit. I understand that they did this pro bono. The hours that they put into this case would astound you. The preparation that they had to go through. And I know particularly Sam Mendenhall was here in this building on his birthday. Anniversaries were missed, recitals were missed, so that we would be prepared and ready to go this last week of trial. So to the Office of the Special Prosecutor, my clients and I personally thank you for taking us across the finish line. To the media, to all of you guys, to the reporters in this building right here, you did a phenomenal job. You guys got it right. To the national media out there who just ran with this story, let's turn down the sensationalism and let's turn up the journalism. You have great role models right here, sitting right here. A lot of people's names were dragged through the mud during this trial. Let's just stop. Let's just leave them alone. Even if they're part of a major network, let's just leave them alone. Let's heal from this. To the Chicago police and the Chicago Police Department that was assigned specifically to this case, you guys got this one right. You don't always, no one's perfect, but you guys got this one right. And on behalf of the Osundairo family, they thank you for your professionalism along the way. You guys took great care of my clients from day one, and we appreciate that. To the victims of hate crimes, you are still victims of crimes. We support you, and you should know that you should have the courage to come out and report these crimes. Hate crimes or not, they're still crimes, and you should be believed. Finally, to Mr. Smollett, you are still your mother's child if you did this. You will still be the person that so many people love you for. Humans are forgiving. People will forgive you. It is time to cut the act. Just come clean. What I know of you in the almost last 3 years of this case, what I personally know of you, interacting with you in the court proceedings throughout the last year is that you're a warm person. You seem to be a generous person. You always greeted me and my staff. I appreciate that. And I personally forgive you. And I know many other people will too. I don't speak for Ola and Bola on that. They are going to address you when they're ready, Mr. Smollett. But I personally forgive you. My clients also wanted to thank Judge Lin for his professionalism during this trial and for the entire proceedings. This has not been an easy case for him to try, and he did an outstanding job. His courtroom staff deserve a lot of credit. This was a very difficult, logistically difficult trial to have, and they did an amazing job. The deputies and the sheriffs, I know it was crazy. We really appreciate the professionalism. I will take a few questions, and then my client will make a very, very brief statement, and then we'll call it a day.
Have you considered any cases against
Since 2019, you said you were going to cooperate. You said your clients were going to cooperate with this, whatever it took to get to this point. The brother's name was dragged in court, like you said. What does it mean to you, to your clients, that the jury agreed with the brothers?
I want to be very clear when I say the brothers, even though they're satisfied with the result and they knew that they had the expectation that this would be the result, there is still a part of them that is hurting. Remember that when I said they would cooperate, that was still knowing that they regretted their role in this. They regretted from the start their role in all of this incident. So they're at least grateful they can put this behind them.
Did Bola not want to be here?
Bola, actually, thank you for reminding me. He's going to be fighting tonight with USA Boxing. He's down in Shreveport, Louisiana. He's been aware. We've been calling and texting him this whole time. He won his fight last night, so he would love to have been here, but we haven't been able to clone him just yet.
Do you feel like there's anything he would want to clarify after this trial and what's dragged all of this?
Absolutely, Matt. Bola and Ola they'll tell their story when they're ready. This venue is more for you guys, and it's more on your terms. They want to be able to say their story on their terms, and that will happen very soon.
Can I ask you about what the prosecution and then the defense after Mr. Osundairo spoke with them? And they called them all sorts of names and said all sorts of different things about how they reacted to that and what you thought of that sort of defense.
The question was, how did Ola and Bola react to their name being dragged in the mud? It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good when it's on a national and international stage. It doesn't feel good when it's at the local high school. Nobody likes that. But it is what it is when it comes to litigation. We understand that Mr. Smollett had to put on the case he had to put on. It's unfortunate that they had to do it in this fashion. I certainly wouldn't have done it that way, but it's time to heal. Bill, did you have a question?
Well, I want to ask you about, do you anticipate any legal action against Mr. Smollett as we move forward?
The question was any legal action against Mr. Smollett, I assume by the Osundairo brothers?
Yes, yeah.
We're not even there. That's a problem for another day. We're so tired. These have been long days and hours. I personally still have a practice to run. I have a little baby at home that I can't wait to get back to. She's 12 months old. My son Dylan just had a birthday. So my daughter Tessie turned 5. There's been a lot going on in this case. Any other questions?
I apologize if I'm not using my Nigerian accent tonight. I just wanted to wish my brother luck tonight in his boxing match, and Nigerian American lives matter.
Anything about the verdict, Ola?
Ola, what was it like to see Jussie lying like that?
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.